from Houston. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be... Their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They'll set up a throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open. And he lost the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Young now. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Partner took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Young now from the 50. He'll find Smith-Marsette complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Young's throw taken in by Chark. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Young working out of the gun. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Having been a corner that's worked this out yet that ever admits to worried about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Young will set to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He completes it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Texans defense stands tall. I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
Second and 9 now. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Following the interception, Young. Left side here to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Second and 11 now. Looking to throw, Young. And once again, this is Sanders finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Carolina. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
We're scoreless after one. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defense in front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
On second and 12, Young. And a little floater there is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here is Young. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. They'll set up to throw. Here's a catch downfield by Collins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Not really any offense for them to speak of here this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold it to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods from 4 yards out. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. Young. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Young on 3rd down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 44, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Young. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length, and Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. 2nd and 6. This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Carolina. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go right here.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Young working out of the gun. Open here, Adam Thielen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down, Panthers.
Young to throw it. Open man once again. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Young's pass complete to Amir Smith-Marset. Total on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Young now. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
It'll be Young again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now here's Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Young. Left side here to Sanders. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Now Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 5. And the Panther 1st down.
Throwing, Young. Being chased out left. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Young on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 8 yards there and a 1st down. To throw, Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want?
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll go again with Sanders. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that, but as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run with Sanders, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer and really knocking on the door now. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans down by 7. 45 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Back to throw. Finding Schultz. Room here to run. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Bro, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. With zeros on the clock. And the extra point will send us to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempted to go for 2. I say you go and kick the extra point. You get the home crowd carrying into overtime.
I'm with you. You see some fans are holding their 2 fingers easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2nd and 4. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters losing it up. We were treated to a really good reward with that.
That reward, I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, we're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Carolina getting set to take the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 73 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Young looks to throw on first down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking to throw again on second down. Young. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Past the 20. And they will score a pick six for the Texans team. It just appeared there with the defense. They had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, but a nice return on top of it all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Well, we got to move the play. He gets some points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So this one in the win column for the Texans. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he's in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.